Well, the first 2 days of this week was dominated by the Raiders girls soccer, volleyball, and field hockey teams, as they finally had home games after being tested for the majority on the road to begin their seasons. So on Monday, we start first with field hockey. After losing to their rivals Walpole on the road, the Raiders then win and demolished Weymouth 6-0. We'll be looking for more here at Sprague, as their next opponent would be the Norwood Mustangs. From the opening period, Raiders control the pace of this game, frustrating Mustangs with their smothering defense. With Wellesley already getting a couple great chances here to score early on, so far it's still knotted up at zeros. That is until a corner penalty shot by Raiders sets them up with a great opportunity. The ball goes to tri-captain Danielle Hickman. Hickman rips the shot and finds corner box, making sure this time Wellesley is not coming away empty-handed. Wellesley jumps out to an early 1-0 lead. So to the second we go, Raiders looking for more, as Wellesley still holds on to a close 1-goal lead. And they get a great steal here by Mimi Connors. Kat Donahue tips the ball over to Danielle Hickman, and Hickman connects yet again. Danielle Hickman 2, the Mustangs 0. Time would quickly run out for the Mustangs, and the Raiders would earn their second win in a row here, as these two Hickman scores are more than enough for Wellesley. Raiders outplay Norwood from the start and shut them out to the final 2-0. So we head over to the high school gym, where girls volleyball under new head coach Matt Dugan has started off their season on fire at 4-0. First set, Wellesley sets the tempo early, jumping out to an 8-3 lead, as Norwood quickly gives a point away here when Allie Capone and Megan Reen are not on the same page. Mustangs quickly have to call a timeout. Both teams would then trade points before Jessica Sawyer lays down the kill, making it 11-5 Wellesley. But the Mustangs will get some much-needed points here to go their way, on a few well-placed serves by Sabrina Terrara, and now it's the Raiders who have to regroup with a timeout here. Mustangs now down 13-9. Later still in this first set, and Wellesley now leading 18-13. Great ball movement here as Elizabeth Webb sets, and Lily Malik goes for the soft spike that lands perfectly for a 6-point lead. Raiders would go on to take the first set here, 25-16. Second match here, and Wellesley shows why they haven't lost yet, with their young talent taking charge, before Mustangs can even have a chance to even up this one, as Raiders jump out quickly 14-4. Wellesley also takes advantage of Mustangs taking numerous serves and hitting them out of bounds, missing the mark and in effect giving the points away. Like on this Margaret Dosher serve, Krista Bradley goes to set up the bump pass, but it's hit too hard and falls out of bounds. Raiders perfect the double block here by Elizabeth Webb and Jessica Sawyer, who stuffs Sabrina Terrara's center shot for another point. It's a team effort for sure, as it seems like everyone's getting involved and contributing offensively for the Raiders. Eleanor Kinney stuffs the spike here, and Margaret Dosher dominates the serves with clutch aces. So Wellesley runs away with this set to the score of 25-6 over Norwood. And though Mustangs may get a closer match for the third, Wellesley takes care of business, as that match would also be the final set here. And Wellesley completes the sweep over Norwood, as Raiders stay unbeaten and are now 5-0 on the season. Well, girls soccer would also be home at Sprague as well on Tuesday, as the Raiders would be looking for their second win of the season. But first they would need to beat the visiting Wildcats of Weston in a non-conference matchup. Here in the first, Maddie Fleming and Katie Marlowe Benedict would make this an early 1-1 game. But Wellesley quickly changes that as their offense catches a spark. Lauren Maiku's shot deflects off goalie Jess Burris, and Kelsey Zarley nets the easy putback. Zarley in the right place at the right time puts Wellesley up by a goal here, 2-1. In her first year as a varsity goalie, sophomore Katie Hawkinson does a great job defending the net aggressively here. And as Wildcats continue to attack, Raiders on the other end create some great chances for themselves to pull away here. On this play here, outstanding breakaway as Caitlin Tchaikovsky leads Burris to defend strong side, but rips the ball into weak side corner net. Tchaikovsky with a great finish there, as Raiders now hold a 2-goal advantage. Later still in the first, Julia Francis would then boot the corner kick. The ball bounces right there for Kaylee Harris. Harris collects, sets, and easily finds net. And we head into the second period with Wellesley in control, 4-1. Here in the final period, though, whatever halftime adjustments Weston's coach John Power gave his team, well, the Wildcats definitely listened. Whitney Sims goes high and sinks it to make it a 4-2 deficit, but it's still a solid Wellesley lead here. Just a few minutes afterward, though, a tough shot to defend here as Kayla Leshley leads Katie Hawkinson deep out in the corner. Leshley kicks it, the ball slowly bounces into an empty net, and now it's only a 1-goal Wildcats deficit. Now it's time for a Wellesley timeout, as they need to put a stop to Weston's momentum. But as the first half was dominated by the Raiders, the second would be the total opposite, as Weston, down by 3 goals, somehow make it a game again. Ash Bayard loops the pass upfield and it lands perfectly ahead of Maddie Perko. Perko in stride finds separation away from Allison Witt and brings in the game-tying score. Definitely a frustrating game here for Wellesley in the end, as they worked so hard as a team to build a big lead just to see Weston wipe it away. And this game here would go down as a final 4-4 tie, but as in any sport, it's one game at a time. Time to focus on the next opponent. So for these Raiders, they'd have to face Milton on the road before they head back at Sprague on Saturday to face Drake. Well, that does it for this week's episode of Raiders Sports Block, with plenty more to come. Wellesley Media gets you the coverage you need to catch up on all Raiders sports. As more games and highlights come your way, make sure to check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube channel at Wellesley Public Media, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.